Hi folks, Bob Dale for Southern Remarketing in Jackson, Mississippi. You know, Dan and I have sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of diesel trucks in the past few years because we like them a lot. They are such values, our customers like them a lot. So we continue to buy as good a truck as we can. When we can find a good truck, we buy it. One of the things we like is specialty trucks, and that's what we're going to list today. We like to list something, and we have to list something that you can't run down to your local dealer and find. You can't find it around home. Otherwise, you wouldn't have any reason to fly halfway across the country to buy a truck from us. Well, we're going to list that kind of truck today. I promise you, certifiably promise that you can't find this truck around your house. Let us show it to you, and you talk about a nice truck that is going to be such a value, such a bargain. I hesitate to use the word bargain for this. It's a value, folks. Why do we show it to you? It's a 2006 Ford F350 one-ton dually. It's this, folks. It's a four-wheel drive. It's a four-door. It's a Lariat. It's everything you would want. It's got a custom bed on it. We're going to show you. Well, I'm going to say brand new. I know somebody's going to say it's got some, but it's my grandson's. The tires are like brand new. Not much to pick about this truck. And if you need this kind of truck, you talk about save some money in a truck you're going to have. Come on, let us show it to you. 2006 Ford F350 one-ton dually four-wheel drive turbo diesel engine that has been deleted. The engine has been deleted, folks. All that money's been spent. It's bulletproof. Now, this truck does, in fact, have a wrench and bumper on it. We need them around here for the deer, but I don't know why they spent that money. But this is a high-dollar piece of equipment. I would imagine this bumper is $1,200, $1,500, $1,700.
$7,800.
You don't want it, we'll be glad to get the windshield's perfect. Just put a windshield in it. I want you to look how nice the paint is. Not beat up, not chipped up, not pecked up. Now, I said these tires were brand new. You see the tits still on them. I don't know how long they've been there, and that's alloy wheels. That's an expensive set of alloy wheels. Look here, folks. It's a Lariat, four-door, four-wheel drive. Look how nice the interior is, and we've not gotten around to cleaning it up yet. Seats of leather is just fine.
Got a JVC touchscreen stereo, automatic climate. These 06s and 7s have a lot of the updates to the engines that the older ones don't.
Our seats, how many miles on it?
220.
220,000 miles. She's just broke in, folks, with that delete done to it and everything. Look at the back here. Perfect. Got an expensive format in it there. You can show that.
Got these Husky liners, perfect underneath.
But now here's what we like about this truck, folks. We don't know what it costs, but I imagine it costs, I wouldn't have a clue as to what this bed costs, but it costs multiple thousands of dollars. If somebody told me it cost
$27,000.
Somebody told me it cost $9,000 or $10,000. You want to do this? If somebody told me it cost $9,000 or $10,000, I believe them. If you tell me it costs $5,000, I believe you. But it's an expensive bed. The best we can ascertain, somebody had a welder in it, because it looks like here's where your bottles would have set. Here's your compartments up in there. These bins they're not rusted out. Look how nice they are. I'm talking about nice. Look in here. Not rusted out in any way. Somebody spent some money on this bed.
It's got LED tail lights. Got a big hitch. These are Nitto Terra Grappler tires. They're high dollar set of tires.
Somebody spent some money. They're all six the same.
They're all six matching.
6 matching tires. Somebody spent some money on them. Did you say you was going to sell this no reserve?
No. Boys, don't rub dirt on the building.
They're happy. Look back here.
Yeah, no reserve.
Just like it ought to be.
Headliner's good.
As usual, our cleanup guys haven't showed up 2 days, so it looks wonderful, but this is just the way we got it. We'll clean it up a little before you get here and see it. But look in here. It's never been on a work site. It's never been a farm truck or any of that. I don't know what they did with it.
Probably one of those guys that cruised around on
Traveling welding service.
traveling welding service, charged $150 an hour to drive to you. And
Trying could afford this truck. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have to wait till this big truck gets by. We're on the back street out here, but the minute we start to do a video, you would think that we were on Coney Island. All I can tell you about this truck, folks, is that if you need this kind of truck, it is the bargain of all bargains. It runs and drives great. Dan's going to take you on a test drive. My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. Should you want to call me, you have a question about this truck, call me. You want to know what we'll sell it for, call me. We'll just have you bid and kill the sale, make you the buyer. We sell everything only through eBay, folks. That way we can leave each other feedback. You have the buyer protection plan and all that. But this truck's not for everyone, obviously. Everyone doesn't need this truck. But those folks who do need it, I'm telling you what a bargain it's going to be. Anyway, anything else I can say about it's redundant. I love it. You've seen the video, you see all the pictures, but it's a 2006 Ford F350. F350 one-ton dually four-wheel drive. They are just virtually impossible to find. Got a custom bed on it, the Lariat package. You saw the interior leather, everything just about as nice as it could be. It's sitting on a brand new set of high dollar expensive tires, 6 of these tires, folks. Plus the engine has had the delete done to it, which is an expensive option, but that makes the engine bulletproof. It's a 2006 F350 one-ton diesel four-wheel drive. Couldn't find one with a GPS if you look forever, but if you need this truck, we've got it, bid on it. We're gonna sell it with no reserve. Thanks so much for watching our video. We do appreciate that, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just want to point out a few things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under the hood. This is just how this truck came into us, just how clean it already was. You can see radiator's been replaced, alternator's been replaced, but the main thing I want to show you is absolutely no blow-by. Now most people consider smoke to be blow-by. Well, that's not blow-by. Smoke is actually not a big deal as long as it's not puffing, but the main thing is I can set this oil filler cap down on the pipe and it doesn't blow off. If it blows off, that means you got blow-by. That's the engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the engine. It means you got a wore-out engine, but not the case with this truck. I'm going to set the camera down real quick. I'll hop in, turn the radio down. It's got a JVC touchscreen stereo with Bluetooth and all that good stuff. This is a Lariat, so it's got automatic climate control. It's got the tow command. It's got the driver information center with your distance to empty and mileage, miles per gallon, all that good stuff. It's got the steering wheel, radio, cruise control, climate control setups. You'll have to excuse the shaky camera work because I'm going to be filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. And saying the worst roads in the city of Jackson, it's a real accomplishment because they're all pretty bad. But one thing you can take away from these rough roads is that this truck does not have any squeaks or rattles. So even though the video may look a little shaky, when you're actually in the truck, the ride is nice. It doesn't bounce you around. It's not gonna knock the fillings out of your teeth or anything like that. You know, to be a four-wheel drive dually with the work bed and everything, this truck drives great. Steering wheel's not chewed up, tore up, ripped up. Had a steering wheel cover on it that we took off, so you can see it's been protected. Got a brand new windshield in it. Of course, that's just part of the deal. Whenever we get a truck, pretty much every one of them's got a cracked windshield. But one thing I want you to notice, I'm going to be quiet for a second. There's no exhaust leaks. This engine's tight. The Y pipe's not cracked. It's running smooth even though the engine's cold. I just cranked it up. You know, if you're buying a Ford truck, whoever you buy it from, you want to hear it run cold, because if it's going to act up and run rough, and if it's got bad injectors or bad ficum, that's when it's going to act up, is when it's cold. But not the case with this one. Yes, this is the 6-liter Power Stroke, but it runs perfect. It cranks right up hot or cold. No injector issues. The EGR has been deleted, so you don't have to worry about EGR issues. The ficum has been replaced. And of course, like I said, no blow-by. This truck is just, it's been really well taken care of. It hasn't been beaten up and abused and, you know, been a crew truck or anything. Obviously, this truck was used by one guy that, you know, he kept it up. Put the stereo in it, got the nice stereo. Got all kinds of little features and stuff, satellite, Pandora, Bluetooth, apps. There's an auxiliary input cable hidden behind the ashtray you can pull out and use. This is one of those trucks, got a perfect set of tires. If you want to fly in, drive it home, you can. I wouldn't hesitate to drive it anywhere. It doesn't pull, it doesn't vibrate or pull when you hit the brakes. You can hear how quiet and rattle free it is. Dash isn't cracked. We haven't found a single thing in it that doesn't work just like it should. I mean, it's got windows, locks, tilt, cruise. You can see I've been driving it and still no warning lights or anything. You know, it's easy to clear the codes and get an engine light off for a minute or two, but once you start driving it down the road, if you've got problems, that light's going to come right back on. But this one, you know, doesn't have that problem because there's no warning lights on it. The only thing I know of on this truck that doesn't work is that power sliding rear window. And we've sold hundreds of Ford trucks, and it's basically a coin flip whether that power sliding rear window is going to work or not. But this one, it doesn't. I just set the cruise. You see the cruise lights on. Turn it off. Start slowing down. Like I said, literally everything else works. Got the tow haul mode. Light comes on. Turn the tow haul mode back off. Has extendable tow mirrors. You can pull them out, give you some extra reach. They are heated. See, up and down, left and right, all that stuff's good. You know, like I said, I would suggest you fly in and drive it home, because odds are, so we know most of these trucks go up north, so odds are you may never be down this way again. So we really encourage people, you know, come make a vacation out of it. Bring the kids, bring the family, and see a part of the country you might not ever see. But I also understand, you know, not everybody has time to do that. So if you want to have it shipped, we'll be glad to work with the shipping company of your choice or help you find one. Just if you look online and get some online quotes, don't be scared off by the first few quotes you get, because whatever quotes you get from these places where you plug in your zip mall, you can beat that price by, you know, up to 50% even, if you're not in a hurry. That's the key. If you don't mind waiting, and it may be just a couple days, it may be a couple weeks, but if you can wait on a truck that's headed your way with an empty spot, you can get a deal, because they will cut the price to get that empty spot filled, rather than, you know, travel cross country without that extra paying spot being paid for. So you can get on UShip, people will bid on the job, or you can name your own price, let people bid or make offers or whatever. Or if you're in Orlando, if you're in Atlanta, or if you're in Dallas, we can get you a good deal on on getting this truck transported to those three cities. We've got an in with some trucking companies that are going those three cities. So give me a call if you're interested in checking on that. If you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. It's pretty much loaded. You see, it's got the automatic headlights, got fog lights, got pretty much all the options you want to find on one. Trying to think what else, if I've missed anything. Like I said, it does have the tow command. The seats, they're not beat up, they're not ripped or torn or anything like that. It just has 220,000 miles, although, you know, if we told you this truck had 120 or 60 or 80, you believe us, because it's that straight. It's not beat up, the body isn't dented and dinged up or scraped up or anything like that. All that's in great shape. Like I said, it's been deleted, so no 6-liter issues. It runs perfect, hot or cold. If you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. If you want to talk price, want to make an offer, you can call me or you can call Dad, 601-218-1223. That being said, we appreciate you watching our video and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.